Ciao, welcome or welcome back. If you are new to my channel, I'm Livia and I'm from Italy. Today today I'll show you my January TBR game and books that I picked. First, I'll talk about the book for the book club, for the readalong, and the buddy read. So all the books that I'll read anyway in January. The first book, it's a graphic novel, and it's Persepolis, and I'll read that for the Sibs book club, hosted by Hermit and Beatriz. For the Betty Bujo book club, I'll read Nettle and Bone by Tig Fisher. For Please Yourshelf, the book club hosted on the Paula Discord. I read L'ultima ora tra i mondi, and for the book club hosted by Renee and Katy, the Tortured Reader book club, I'll read Metal Slanger. For the book club hosted by Kat and Alex, I'll read The Winter People by Jennifer McMahon. And for the last book club that I'm in, and the was for Prose, hosted by Bri and Vanessa, I'll read The Baby Dragon Cafe, or at least I hope to read The Baby Dragon Cafe, because it's a new release, so I hope to buy the ebook when it will be released in January. For Readalong, there is a readalong hosted by Chantel, and it's a year with mod, and read all the on Anne of Green Gables series and other works by the author. And I have the first, obviously, the first is Anne of the Green Gables. In Italian, it's Anna dai capelli rossi. I read this book when I was 11. So this book, it's 35 years old, and I'm excited to read it again. The other read-along that I'll participated in this in 2025 and 2026 also, because it's a long series. It's the Wheel of Time by Robert Jordan series, and it's hosted by Van. So I read the New Spring. Then I have a read along together with some friends, and we'll read When the Moon Hatched. I have the Italian edition, and it's gorgeous, really. Oops, I have also a bookmark. For the buddy read that I have with Hermit, Uh, we are reading all the Brandon Sanderson books. Next book that we read it's Tres del Mar Smeraldo. I I don't have this book right now, but it will be my first the first book that I buy in January 2025. I have the arc of Corsebound by Sarah El Arifi, and this book will be released in February, so I'll read in January to review it, and I get the arc from NetGalley. The last one, it's it's for the podcast by Leandra and Danni. So I'll read The Village Library Demon Hunting Society. Then there are also a couple of readathon that I want to do. One is hosted by Renee. For Renee, I'll read Il Castello di Blandix. It's by P.G. Wodehouse, and it's hilarious. This book it make you laugh out loud. It make really LOL. It's really good, and this is a book that I read every time I want to a book that pick me up when I feel sad. So I'm really happy to read this book again. Then for Newyearsathon, the readathon hosted by Donna, I'll read When the Moon Hatched, because it's a book that I can wait to read, and this book has the silver foil, the title in the silver foil. So this book it's right for a couple of prompts for bingo board that Donna created. There is another readathon I want to do, but I'll talk about it later on. Now I think it's time for my TBR game. I created some cards that have prompts, and I played my Dragons and Ladders game. So this game has two dice, and one it's a 6D normal one, the other has a cloud, and I decided that every time I roll a cloud, I'll pick hard prompt. When I roll a star, I'll pick a easy prompt. So I start. These are my easy prompt. My hard prompt. And all the other normal prompts. So let's start with my first roll. 5 and a star, so an easy prompt. So a book with a beautiful cover. Second roll. 6. It's a book with a light cover. 4 and another easy prompt. A new series, so I can start a new series. 4 roll, and it's a 4. An author, a book from an author I've read before, by another. 6. A friend recommendation. 7. A single word title. 2. A debut novel. 2, but with an easy prompt. So a book with that have my one of plus of my favorite tropes. 3. My kid pick a book for me. And the last roll. 5 and another easy prompt. And is a manga or a graphic novel. So has been, and these are my 10 prompts that I can combine together. For new series, I'll read New Spring by Robert Jordan, because it's a new series. For light cover, I'll read The Winter People by Jennifer McCowan. For an author that I read before, I'll read Iron Flame. For a single word title, I combined with manga or graphic novel, and I read Persepolis by Marjane Satrapi. For debut novel and friend rec, I'll read The Book of Doors. This is a fantasy book that Danni loves, so I hope that I love it too. Then for beautiful cover, 5 tropes, and this is the book that my kid picked for me. I'll read When the Moon Hatched, because it's a fantasy, there are dragons, there is enemy to lovers, I think, and this is one of my favorite trope. And there is amnesia. It's also a trope that I like, so I hope that I really, really like this book. The last readathon that I want to talk this video, it's TBRathon it's hosted by Leandra, and for this readathon, Leandra created three games, a board game, Prose and bookshelves, then a map, and a bingo board. And I choose to play the board game. For this reason, I hope to collect all the dogs. I love dogs. So let's start. 6. A book on less of 300 pages, and I can collect my first dog. 5. A 5-star prediction. 2. A blue cover. 3. your last prompt. So another blue cover, and to collect this dog, I had to read a jar brand book. Five. Di oggi in the title for collect this dog, and an iPad book for collect this other dog. Three. Book recommendation. 6. Lowest rated book. Okay, let's see if I can finish. 6. Comfort genre and any bingo prompt, because there is a bingo board also for this readathon. I think I use Beatriz prompt, so a translated book. 3. 2025 goal and a 5 troop for collect the last dog. And let's see if it's the last roll. 6. Yes. So for less than 300 pages, I'll read Knit and Bone. For 5-star prediction and blue cover, I'll read Cursebound. Cursebound. For I had to repeat the blue cover, and I decided to put it together with gender blend. So I called collect another dog. I read the Village Library Demon Hunting Society. For DOG in the title, I'll read Dallergut Dream Department Store. And for iPad book, I'll read Iron Flame. For book rec, I read Book of Doors, because Danni recommended this book. For lowest rated, I searched the ratings of the book on my TBR, all the books for the book club, Readalong, and The Winter People has 3.82, so it's the lowest rated. For comfort genre and any bingo prompt, I read Onyx Storm, and the bingo prompt that I choose, it's the Beatriz prompt, and it's translated because I'm reading this series in Italian. For 2025 goal and first troop, I'll read When the Moon Hatched because it's in one of the challenges that I'll do in 2025. So my next video I'll talk about the challenge that I'll do in for all the 2025. And if you want, you can tell me if you are in some of these book clubs, and if you'll do a read along this year, or if you don't, you simply put a dog in the comments. Thank you for watching, and ciao!